Tim Fitch lived it. He commanded the St. Louis County Police during Ferguson and was a member of the city council there. Good to see you, sir. As always, we appreciate it. Is it fair to connect the events of 10 years ago and this 14-year-old young man who was murdered and a 15-year-old girl who's fighting for her life?
I think so, because that's when the whole defund the police movement started, was with Ferguson. And we saw the Justice Department come in and take over the Ferguson Police Department. I will tell you that financially, they're in worse position today than they've ever been. They have less cops than they've ever had because they're spending all their money on all of the programs, the consultants, the PhDs, the lawyers that are running the DOJ consent decree program, so they can't spend it on cops. So it absolutely is all part of a big picture of what's going on in that area of St. Louis.
Is Missouri, especially in the schools, as lawless as it appears?
No, absolutely not. It's isolated areas. St. Louis is a wonderful place. I've raised my children there. My 3 grandkids are growing up there. It's very isolated areas of St. Louis City and the northern part of St. Louis County, where most of this is going on. There are incidents in other parts of the county and city, but they're very rare violent incidents. Most of the violence is taking place in the areas that you just described.
I think about Hazelwood East High School. Received a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award in 2022. This is where that 15-year-old girl went to school. However, only 5% of the pupils are proficient in math. Only 21% are proficient in reading, but they have a DEI award. Are you seeing any desire, not among those who are making money from DEI and gain power from it, are you seeing any desire among the residents, the least fortunate among us who get the brunt of this, to change course?
Absolutely. The residents, they've had enough. You know, you heard the progressives say, we need to try something different. Incarcerating individuals, it's not working. We need to try something different. And we've seen what they've tried differently for the last 10 years. Finally, they're starting to reverse some of that. We're starting to see the pendulum swing back. You're seeing that on the West Coast. Look what's going on there with the reversal of a lot of the progressive policies. We're finally starting to see some of that in St. Louis as well. The mayor of St. Louis is elected on a very progressive ticket. She's moderated quite a bit, not, enough for a lot of people's satisfaction, but she's moderated a bit. But that's because that's what the public is demanding. So I really see it going back the other way finally. These are all tipping points for our community in St. Louis.
I zoom out because St. Louis became, the flashpoint for so much of this in the beginning, for so much of this, where that 14-year-old boy was stabbed to death. One of the local TV channels, actually the one that I interned at when I was a young man, went up and interviewed some residents in Jennings, 90% African-American. And she said, look, there's fights every day outside of school, day in and day out outside of this school. So it just is what happens. And we see the video in all of these schools. You were a lawman for your entire career. Can we put the genie back in the bottle before these kids become adults?
I would tell you we have to try. I don't know if it can be done, but we can't give up on our kids. We can't give up on our youth. We have to try. And remember, a lot of them are just emulating behavior they've seen their parents engage in. A lot of them come from broken homes, single parent homes, those type of things. So they're really just...
Right, but forgive me for interrupting, though, but and I want you to have the last word. You say they come from single-parent homes. We've been told for the past 10 years that you can't talk about how single-parent homes are the leading indicator of whether a kid ends up in jail. And you see the depravity, I think, in that video of the larger girl holding this much smaller person and then banging her head into the sidewalk. There's a depravity there. This isn't a fight. This is just beating someone senseless. How do you reform a child like that, for lack of a better term?
Well, thankfully, their brains aren't completely mature at that age, 14 and 15 years old. I'm not of the belief that we should just take those individuals and lock them up for the rest of their natural lives. That's not going to serve anybody any good. We have to try to fix a lot of that. And sometimes you have to send people to jail and force them to get some sort of therapy, see if at some point they can be released back to the community.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.